So Kitae Kim is back, and I don't really know what to think about it. Kitae Kim is one of the most important characters in Lookism so far, and judging by how he has returned, he's probably gonna be a major factor in the story. I mean, obviously that he is, but now that he have returned, it kinda gives me off vibes when it comes to Kitae. First off, Kitae Kim has a very long history with Charles Choi and James Lee, and if I'm correct here, I believe someone, or I read someplace, that Kitae Kim was basically shunned out of Korea because of Charles Choi or some blackmail Charles Choi had on him. But again, I don't really know, so I'm kind of off on this. But yes, he has returned, and what does this spell out? Well, I mean, it spells out many things. One, a Kitae Kim backstory. Two, he meeting with his other brother, which is Jae Kim, and much more. But what I really want to touch on is basically, why has he returned? Why now? Like, out of all times. As I touched on before, yes, probably Charles Choi was a big factor into why he could not come back to Korea. Secondly, I do not know what to think about this. Kitae Kim, I do not know, to be honest. And again, what motives? What I know from Kitae Kim, he does not care about Korea. So why return now? Is it because Go Kim asked him for help? Because, again, I don't see it. I mean, Kitae Kim coming back to the story is massive. Don't get me wrong here, but I do not know. Kitae Kim is just not supposed to come back, in my opinion, because again, why? Is it because that Charles Choi transferred his shares of his company to him, his wealth to Kitae? And again, I don't see that happening because again, Kitae and Charles don't really have that close of a relationship, and I am someone who believes that Charles Choi has a second body, wherever it is. Maybe he have transferred his wealth to that body, we do not know. But Kitae returning to the story just opens a bunch of new things for us. I mean, it's Kitae Kim. And again, something I want to touch on is the jacket. The way that he was so protective of the jacket made me think that it was probably Gabriel Kim's own. I don't really know about this, but that is just my take on it, and I think my take might be wrong. And something else which I would like to bring up is, why would Go Kim have any relation to Kitae? But I feel I'm gonna end this video here because again, I don't really have much information on this or theories. I just wanted to address it because again, it is very basically right now I don't know where Lookism is going.